Yes, you can reset your life and change your trajectory or mindset in 60 days. This video offers tips for your first reset that includes exercising, improving your diet, and managing your time differently. Let's start with exercise. No matter how old you are, your body was made to move. If you have limited mobility, what part of your body are you still able to exercise, even from a wheelchair or with a walker? A few days before posting this video, at my gym, I literally saw a man weight training and then walk away using a cane. I regularly see one person at my gym who relies on a wheelchair to transport them around. This is my not-so-subtle way of saying no excuses when it comes to strengthening and moving your body. We were born to move, not sit all day and binge-watch anything, especially the traumatic new events of the day. The chemical reactions that occur in your body from just 30 minutes of intentional extra movement each day does help us relax and energize at the same time. We make better decisions about our health, which brings me to number 2. Reduce the sneaky sugar that you consume each day. Over the previous 10 months of publishing this video, I intentionally stopped eating wheat products and all forms of rice to help me drop a few pounds and improve my overall health. Sugar sneaks into our bodies through the digestion of bread, crackers, rice, corn, and other foods. I gave up drinking sodas decades ago and stopped adding processed sugar to anything I cook, except the occasional brownies that I store in the freezer and pinch off over several weeks. I add a teaspoon of local honey to a dish as needed. I even stopped buying sugary cream for my daily cup of coffee and began unsweetened soy or almond milk. I am happy to report that my overall health continues to improve with these intentional changes and with less weight. I feel more balanced and limber due to stretching and strength training. You can do it too. Each little step adds up to measurable change. Finally, the third specific thing that you can do to reset your life in 60 days is upgrade how you manage your time and how you set daily goals. Intentionally, focus on only getting 3 essential things done each day so that you don't burn yourself out and you quickly see how your results help you enjoy more minutes of daily life without feeling overwhelmed. Example: 3 measurable things might include wash and dry 1 load of laundry without folding, complete enough food prep for 2 days, and intentionally rest for at least 20 minutes while still awake. Of course, you will do more of what your day requires, but you will not burden yourself with trying to get more done in a day than is really necessary. This is a guiltless way of getting things done and managing your overall health. Another day might include decluttering 1 cupboard or drawer, vacuum 2 rooms, connecting with members of your inner circle. That's it. Pat yourself on the back and relax. I know these tips work because I have been tweaking them for years. And in the last 60 days, I can point to my latest version of resetting my life that works for me right now. When things stop working, I reset for another 60 days. So can you.